ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
We got episode 341 of Coach Class Pod. Continue rating, and subscribing, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us last week.
Yes, indeed, man. And again, remember to tell a friend, and then that last piece is to always tell 2 to 3 enemies, man. Get them in there. Get us into the engagement. Get them in them comments. We need that.
Man. Engage.
We appreciate it too, man. We really do appreciate it. Like you said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Get us in the algorithm.
Engage.
We try and get up in that algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you got your boy Mike.
Oh, yeah, you got your boy Rich. My bad.
Got Zay in the bag.
Yes, indeed. And good times this past
times
weekend.
Together,
Oh,
bro.
yes, as always,
Great
yes.
times with the homies, man.
Got the lock in, actually chop it up with the big guy, Saxel Rose.
Shout out Saxel
Saxel
Rose. And low-key,
Rose.
that's an autographed photo from his set. You feel me?
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Saturday. That's the homie.
wonder
We
where
need
he
you
was
on
at
the
in
pod,
that
bro.
joint.
Like, yo, we tapped in, yo. Like,
Yo must have been out
and I'm
in the-
pulling up the next time, but yo, great time.
Salute to hold on real quick. Salute to him because he tagged in our social show love and he showed love back and everything. But what I like when he reposted it, and next time anything he reposted regarding Saxel Rose, you gotta make sure we add the dude that do the drums because he made sure.
Yeah.
I like real ones because he put his name in it every time
You
with
always
anybody
respect
who
the
was
band.
he was supposed to.
Yeah.
He was like with Blase Blah do the drums. So I was
More
like, okay,
honor. I
make
rock
sure-
with him more now. That's
Yeah, yeah.
honorable.
You know how-
dog.
yeah, I mean, I
We
had
about
drums
honor
matter.
over here.
Drums matter. That's how they
This
rock.
band's be
He
killing
be
it.
keeping the set clean.
He definitely keep it clean.
Yeah.
You're not even really thinking about the
And
nastiness of the
Then
of
Pops
drums and
came out
everything.
there on the vocals. Real
My man
quick.
said
Come
she's
on,
a
yo.
brick.
That's how you started out.
House. I was like,
Hard.
yo, slick with it.
I thought he did what, like 3, maybe 4 songs or whatever.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
expecting like 2 to 3 more after that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man. But
Salute to
he
Pops.
cut off and do
Yeah,
his thing.
and that's hard because I did my research on Saxel now, and his mom's like a high regarded DJ.
Okay.
And then his father has a band.
Yeah, he said, yeah,
and
that's
he
how he
plays
learned
in the
so
band
much,
with
yeah.
him. Like, that's hard,
It makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
You doing your thing, dog. And them 3 sets is worth it. I swear, our house, it starts like this every time. I ain't mean to say the name of the spot, but yeah,
It's
I mean,
tagged
we
in
here
the
now.
joint now.
But like, basically, yo, you know the first set, everybody be chilling. By the end of that, everybody getting loose. Like, yo. So then now everybody getting their drink or whatever in between sets. Cause it's
Yeah.
like, yo, what is he gonna play next? I knew it was real when Barbara said we gotta say Frank. So I knew when Frank got up, like, yo, this is hard.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. He's
That
like,
second
like, they
set,
coming
everybody
back,
was
yo.
shaking off. Remember the lady hitting the high knees?
Oh yeah.
Yo.
yeah.
What you call that move, yo? The Earth
The
Stomp.
Earth Stomp.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out, yo.
And
yo.
she was fresh too,
Yeah,
yo.
and this is no disrespect to white people, but this was a white woman vibing out with the real dance moves,
Oh,
yo.
I didn't-
The
I thought you
Earth
was talking about
Stomp.
I thought you was talking about
Bro,
the black
I
lady.
started doing her move, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, you
he
see the
was
black
doing
lady
her,
with the
but
short
I don't
hair
know
with
if
the
you
green
saw her.
fit?
Oh yeah, she was
She
taking
was
up
killing
too.
it, yeah, I mean.
Everybody
Bro,
was in there smoking.
she had the Mahershala Ali off that movie on Netflix. Remember when he rolled up on you?
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about. I
Hit
seen
her
that
with the
scene.
with the smooth, yo.
Now,
they
she started doing
it
the
was
leg
two men
whips and the-
fly, yo.
Nah, it was a
Everybody
great
was
time.
flying there.
We was all in there hitting
Everybody
step
in there
or two, yo.
listens to Sade, bro. Everybody that was in there listens to Sade, bro.
It was good times, man.
good
It was
times.
great times, honestly.
Great drinks, great food.
Wonderful.
You know what I mean?
And we timed it up perfect, so I wasn't a crab this time, which
Yeah.
makes it great. If
yeah.
y'all remember from the last story, I was just a little bit too. We was out there too long, bro. That's
Bro,
what
we
it
had a
was.
good
We
time
showed
with
up
it.
way too early, and then we was
Yeah.
there for mad long, and then Saxel then.
And
come
then you
on
was
late.
did get there
You got
at
a
1
lot,
o'clock.
I mean,
Yeah, I was like, yo, it's too. Oh yeah, I had the other stuff going on
Yeah,
outside of it. It was a lot going on, man.
Yeah,
So, but this time everything was clean. We came through. We got a parking spot
Oh,
right
yeah.
in front of the joint.
Double
Yeah.
booths.
What?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dual wielding
Come on, yo.
booths at the house.
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
And the bar seating right across.
Yeah.
we-
Come on. Yeah, because we had 2 homies at the bar too.
Yeah, we was
Shout out to homie
was
Desi
deep.
too, man. Yo, that was
yes.
love, yo. I appreciate him
Right,
pulling up.
podcast alumni.
He's
At
gonna
this
be
point,
back on the
yo.
pod real soon, yo. I really wish he could have been on the Jurassic Park breakdown.
I know,
with
I
us.
saw-
That would have been hilarious because his
He
takes
hated
were
that,
he
though.
hated it, yo. Yo,
Hysterical.
he looked. Yo, you like that, Mike? Yo,
We all had we was going into a deep combo.
He
yo, but
almost
I-
convinced
I
me to
hate
take
for
the
it.
points down more from the last episode. Yo, I was like, damn, I might get a 4.5 now. Yo, this
Snickers
is
rap.
crazy.
I knew
Yeah, it's
Desi
hot,
was gonna peep this the shareable
out of
size
pocket.
Snickers rapper breaking down the
Anybody with
fortress.
sense.
Come on, fam.
Come on, yo.
Like, yo, why did that happen, yo? That's
Makes
kind of
no
weird.
State of
yo.
the art,
They
multi-trillion
could have said
dollar,
anything. Yeah.
multi-trillion dollar. Oh,
Nah,
my
that's
bad.
facts.
Multi-trillion dollar
$1
joint.
Nah, that's facts.
It really
you
looked
talking
like
about?
Star Wars.
Come on.
In there where they was at, and they still come on. All right.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah.
And again, yo, we went off on a tangent, but again, we want to give a big shout out to Saxel, bro. Great time with y'all. Like
One
the
thing
older I get,
before-
the more I appreciate these times with y'all, though, because we really doing something great and we really rocking
And
with
Rich
it.
was
Yo.
hitting a few dance moves.
Bro,
That's
I
how knew
seen
it was
Rich
up.
when
I
Rich
was
started
cooked.
dancing,
up.
yo.
I was cooked, bro.
Yeah, I know them
got
old fashions started
early.
hitting you, bro.
Yeah,
Got
it was
videos,
nasty.
Old fashions,
group
had,
dances,
bro.
it was-
Yeah, I
it
had
was
some other situations happening too. Yo. I was like, yeah, this is a good time.
Good
I was
time.
feeling
I
great
love
in
it.
there. I
Mad
had to
fun.
calm down at the
Mad
end. I had
fun,
to drink
yo.
tons of water. Yo,
Lots
to
of
clean my
water.
my
Lots of
system up.
water.
You get
Get
more
home.
responsible as you get older. Too.
Yeah,
So
lots
like,
of
you know what,
water.
the night should stop
Yeah,
right
and
now.
we leave before it's super late.
Yep.
You feel me? Like it's all responsible decisions at this age. Or it
sure.
should be. It should be.
For sure. But we got a big one on this episode, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna
A
let it
big
go.
Whoa.
review.
I was gonna
A
let
big
it go.
review.
I was gonna let it go.
Whoa. Yeah, we got a seismic one here as far as with our review for
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, this
And
and
I'm
it just
intrigued
came
'cause
out.
me and
We
Mike
didn't
talk.
do it.
Spoiler
We did not
alert!
do a lot of
Spoiler
talking.
alert!
Spoiler,
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Absolutely.
Spoiler alert! I'm just letting y'all know now because this is a pretty early one.
Yeah, but me and Mike kind of already had a little back and forth about it. Well, what was that? Yesterday when we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
We was talking.
I was.
Mike was not impressed, yo.
Yo, I'm gonna say, I told y'all, me and Sam, because I
Mike
told him I
told
was
me.
gonna see it on Sunday, but it was Dad's birthday Sunday, so
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna chill with him all day, and then I will do that after work. So I went to like a 7:45 showing of Superman, with Lil Cuz, and we in there, we hype, yo. We coming in with unbiased opinion, like, yo, let's go, yo. Just didn't do it for me, yo. Like I felt like, well, where y'all want to start? Like from the beginning, because
Man,
I
it's
feel like
something-
we gonna talk
it's
about our
something
main
because
joints.
you saw it. He saw it first, right? Mike?
Yeah, I
think-
saw it
I
first.
think I might have saw it first because I saw it on
Oh yeah, you
Monday.
did see it.
Okay.
You did see it before.
I saw it on Monday.
Oh, I saw it Monday too.
We saw it the same
I
day.
saw it yesterday.
Oh yeah, you saw it
in the
earlier though.
day
Yeah,
that
you said
same
like
day.
5 o'clock or something.
So yeah, we saw it on the same day. You know, for me, I was hyped going into it. I also came in with the expectations on zero. I was just like, I'm gonna try my best to be neutral on this joint. I do not want to go in there expecting to see what I'm thinking or trying to project onto something. So for me personally, I had a totally different feeling about the movie. I enjoyed I enjoyed them letting us in the world, yo, like from the beginning, from the jump, on some Star Wars-esque stuff. I heard, of course, my man Screen Cush kind of give that breakdown of how they kind of showed how the wording, how the Star Wars movies would come on. A lot of times they'd have that long time ago
Yeah.
in a galaxy far away ass thing. They had the similar thing
They
with
did,
the Superman.
with the
how it came
threes.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, before we-
all of the threes.
So before we get into it,
All right.
because I'm gonna let, I guess we can start off with all our expectations and then you just.
All right, yeah, that's good.
Because I
That's
think
good.
it's the best way to do it. Because I think all of us had slightly different ones. Me, I don't know if y'all remember, I kind of was like, and then eventually I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see it, right?
Yeah.
Not that I don't. The DC stuff, I know it was a new start and everything, but I just wasn't all that pumped. And Superman is one of those people where I think naturally everybody's gonna have their antennas up because it's Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of people, and I could be in it, like it's Superman is only but so interesting because of his strict boundaries. So it's like if you're hearing good stuff or if you liking certain things that you're seeing, then that gets you hyped for the Superman. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Okay.
If it's kind of like slightly ambiguous, you don't really know. It's like I don't know. We'll wait to see. But I seen some stuff that said, all right, I will see it. So anyway, long story long, I went into it kind of. I got to the point where I was like, no real expectations. I just want to be able to enjoy it.
Okay.
Because I was like, I might catch it on streaming later, but I wouldn't see that. By the day of, I was kind of pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hated it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm letting the cat out the bag. Like, yo, this movie. I hate that it felt like
we don't
a
have to do
quirky.
full breakdown. What did you hate about it?
I just
That's
hate
what's
that it felt
interesting.
like a quirky comedy the whole time. It was almost like
Damn, bro. I didn't feel
I
that.
felt like it was made for like 12 and under.
I felt like the comedy was in there perfect.
The writing was bad too, cause like the scene that was supposed to be like a heartfelt joint with him and his dad, it's like yo, they didn't build no. That was just weird, and it was just goofy, bro. I'm like, this movie feels goofy to me.
Yeah, but-
I did feel like the movie's comedy and hokiness I felt like they took it kind of back to how Superman is supposed to be to a certain extent. Yes. It's not supposed to be overly at the last one, which we love. Like
I like
with
that.
Henry Cavill.
Man of Steel. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but like honestly, even they brought the red undies back, yo. Like it's supposed to be a little hokey like that, like just a dash, yo.
I
Had
don't
the
like
S
it.
curl, bruh.
don't
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
they
like
bring
yo, they brought the little
Trash.
S curl back, son, and then they gave us a little backdrop with the glasses.
I thought it was a little cheesy.
You know,
at
the
times, but I
hypno
thought
It
glasses?
was
it fit.
cheesy, bro.
The glasses hypnotize people so they can't see his face. I like that.
I didn't like it. Kraft mac and cheese, bro. And
Damn,
you know when
bro.
they just drizzling the cheese over the joint, I was like, bro.
I think because
Hey,
you
and like-
you said some stuff that caught me off guard because I really like Mr. Terrific in the joint.
Yeah.
You said
Oh,
you ain't like
yeah.
Mr. Terrific at
I
all.
hated Mr. Terrific.
That's crazy.
The
Though.
only, the
I
only
feel, know what? No, I feel like the characters they picked was the worst possible sidekicks they could have picked, yo.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think that at all,
The
man.
Hawk Girl was a little, I don't know, but
I could have did
Mis-
without Hawk Girl. That was the only one
I
I
ain't
could
gonna lie,
have.
Mr. Terrific talking jive was like that jive talk had me dying with an afro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Hey, brother, you know what his voice reminded me of, yo? It reminded me of Robert Downey
That's
Jr.
what I'm saying. That's
in
why I
Tropic
didn't like
Thunder.
it. Tropic Thunder, yo, is crazy for a black man to sound like. That's they made him talk like that. Yo.
And he had the same fro.
Damn, I ain't even peeped that. But
Now
I
you
don't
not
know.
quite
I
see
didn't.
it.
That's not how
But I like his
I felt
character,
about
though.
it while I was watching. His character was funny. He was like, and they had some
Well,
good little action
I will shoot
scenes.
some bell. He was the best character in the movie.
So how about this? Let's all say what we liked and didn't like. I think that's a good way, and then we can do talk through it and give a score at the end or whatever. But so
All
Mike,
right.
Mike, since you've been jumping up, what did you like and what didn't? you
Yeah,
like?
yeah. you'll go first.
Surprisingly, I really like the dog. It's because I'm a dog guy, but it was funny, like having like an overpowered. Like that should have been the only comedy element to me. Outside of that, it should have been like relatively serious. Like it just was like he know who he reminded me of? Superman. The whole time he was acting reminded me of Brendan Fraser playing Georgia the Jungle, bro. Like you remember in that movie where he just was like so. You like is he all the way there? Because I'm not. It just was. I'm not. Superman can't be that stupid.
Had
He
to
a
be
reporter.
politically correct on that thing.
Yeah, like
Is he all the way there? That's dumb funny.
kept it together.
that's
Got
dumb
myself together. But I will say the CGI was amazing. Everything looked good. It just was like really bad writing again to me. Like it was Jurassic Park level writing to me.
Okay.
To me, like some of them lines, I'm like, yo, what are we doing right now?
Yeah, but to me, I feel like you're being unfair because I just think if you ever watched any of those DC Superman movies and how they actually
They're
look,
pretty hokey, man.
that's how they are.
Yeah,
Superman is.
And they couldn't give us the.
I don't know if
Superman
that
wants to be a
translates well
human. He
for a
wants to be
movie.
seen as a human.
If you make a new one, too, I don't mean to cut you up, but if you make
Yeah.
a new one, you
Can't
can't
be the
make the
same.
last one.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
already
so I
did
wasn't.
that.
I wasn't mad.
I wanted it to feel.
man.
The last one was hard, but it felt way more. It's sci-fi realism kind, unreal. Unreal but realistic
Yeah.
in a way. Like if it was to really happen, this is how it would happen. When I knew with the new series and stuff, I said, me personally, especially with how Dark Knight and everything was like realistic and stuff like that. I know those are separate. What's the names? I wanted these new joints to feel cartoony. I wanted them to kind of remind us of cartoons in a way.
I really
this
felt
one
that.
felt like a cartoon.
I felt that from Blue Beetle.
don't like that.
And y'all didn't like
live.
Blue Beetle.
I hated that
Blue
movie.
Beetle
I
had
didn't
that
watch
cartoon
that.
quirk
I wasn't
kind of
even
feel
interested
too.
in
I thought it was pretty good.
I heard people say they
It's not
enjoyed
that
it.
bad. Yo. Like you didn't like that. Well, I wasn't that mad at Blue Beetle.
So, Rich, what did you like and didn't like?
So my things that they were very kind of similar. Some of the things that I liked from him. I wasn't as big of a fan of the dog, but I was kind of biased. That was the thing that I did go into the movie with hating. Y'all
Yeah,
heard
I did
how
too.
That's why, yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
my best to hate that dog, but it
But we
was
love
kind of
dogs. It was
lovable. I ain't
because-
gonna lie. The
And it
dog
was a
still
realistic
lovable.
esque
And
looking
like
dog.
you were saying on the phone yesterday, that was a great description you gave about the dog. Was the fact that it was just a dog with like dumb strong, like
Yeah.
untrained,
Yeah.
dumb strong dog. It was
acted like a
exactly how
natural
they would
dog.
act.
Like, bro, why you
And we
just
see,
like,
we see who his owner,
Perfect.
his owner ultimately was.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
understand a lot more now.
Exactly. Exactly. I would say the things. So the things that I really enjoyed, like, again, I was saying at the beginning when I was coming in and giving like how I felt about the movie in the beginning. I enjoyed them bringing us into the world with the threes, like you said, the 3,000 years ago, letting us know that the
3
monsters
hours,
was
3
there.
it's been like super people.
That's
Yeah,
all I
basically.
needed.
Yeah.
That's all to bring me in the world. Now I'm in the world. Yo, I'm good. I'm good with whatever you bring to me at that point. So it's a flying alien eyeball thing that they fighting in the background. I'm not mad at it now. When I seen that initially in the preview
Well,
of it,
yeah, then they break you
I was
down.
like, yo, what's this?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this. This looked like a little too much. I remember that with you, even me and you talking. So I enjoyed them bringing us into the world. That was one of my favorite things.
I hated that scene.
What I didn't particularly like the most as far as in this movie was probably between either I wasn't a huge fan of Hawk Girl and I wasn't a huge fan of the Element guy. What's his name?
Oh,
Yo.
yeah. I like.
Homie with all the elements.
Trash.
I forgot his
Big
name.
fan.
No, one part he
I like
started
him.
crying, yo. I'm like, yo.
I just didn't believe it.
Cut
Didn't feel
this
real.
off,
It didn't feel
yo.
like his emotions
Oh,
came out
my.
now. I'm like, damn, yo, you
Trash,
could've did this.
bro.
You could have did this.
My man had the kryptonite
Well, he
on
saw
him
his
for 2
little funny
days,
looking
then he
baby
just started
crying.
crying.
He kind of choked up.
Seen homie get cooked.
Yeah.
Now, that was crazy.
Nah, that was
I
crazy.
also enjoyed
Yeah,
Lex.
they was clapping people.
I
in that movie.
enjoyed Lex,
was.
man.
Yeah,
Lex was maniacal in this.
Yeah,
Yo, he was
thought
crazy.
I thought I was gonna be annoyed because I thought he was gonna remind me of the one from Batman v Superman, Superman v Batman, whatever.
Yeah,
I
But
felt
I
like
thought he was gonna be hokey like a little bit, but not really.
he was
I
insane.
feel like
Still,
Yo.
the guy who's with those accusations in Superman Returns, he
Oh,
still
I
might be
forgot.
my favorite
Yo.
Lex Luthor.
Damn. No, that was a great
but
acting performance.
But I can't even rock with it.
Yeah, you can't rock with that.
I can't.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. We can't say that was a good movie. Well, his acting was good.
But in this one, I kind of rock with him. He was like a mixture of both of them.
Yeah, it felt
of both
like
of
it.
those.
Know what bothered me? I felt like his acting performance was so good, but the movie was so unserious it felt off. I'm like, yo, this
He
is
wasn't
just-
always serious though.
But it was just like too not serious, yo. Like,
I don't know, man.
What
It
are we
felt
watching,
just like a
bro?
DC movie.
Well, me
man,
personally-
brought to life. That felt like to me. I liked it.
I hated it. Bro.
When Mike was telling me after he saw it, he was counting down the time. That's
I
how
was.
I've had movies that felt like that, like the last Ghostbusters that came out. Man,
with
I remember
the
I was in there
Icy
like,
World.
oh my, I'm just got to get through this.
I
just wanna see the
never
end.
got through it. I never got through.
I was
it.
at the
getting
theater.
through that.
I couldn't
So
get through it.
I had to get through
Yeah.
it. But I didn't find myself like that. I found there were times in the movie. All right, I'll just say this. When I left the movie, I felt entertained. I felt like I got my money's worth. There
Check.
were things in there, like I will say the scene with his pops, I was snickering because it just, I ain't gonna lie, no, this is not a shot at anything, but it just felt like the Christian commercials that be at the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
They was a
The
country.
random
fan.
type joints.
There was a
like-
country one. There's a country version,
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
super country.
But I like the.
But they was in the country, yo.
I like the moms. She was hilarious to
moms
me,
was
yo.
hard. The moms was hard.
And that's
On the
for Kansas. That's the most kind of countries they've ever made his parents
Ever.
ever feel. It felt very realistic.
ever.
Like
That's
that
how
was
they would
how his
sound.
parents could possibly
From
be.
where they were at,
Yeah,
bro.
yo.
Like they were in the middle America somewhere. Like, yo, that's exactly how they would sound.
But as they were going through, they enjoyed him and him bonding. I just was like, it was cheesy as hell. But I got through it. I
Damn,
got
y'all ain't
through it.
believe in him.
I ain't gonna lie, it felt like a Nickelodeon movie. Like it was giving Spy Kids vibes, yo. Even the way it
At
was
points-
shot,
at
yo.
points
It just
sometimes.
it gave me like Spy Kids, yo.
Damn.
I
Especially the elemental dude when he made the sun. I was like, this looked like Spy Kids, yo. I don't know. I got like a mind like that for movies. I'm like, it's just
I did like when him and Lois were having that sit down and the thing is fighting in the back or whatever and all the colors. That was probably my least favorite scene because it just drug out.
Damn,
and
I like that scene.
I was like, oh my god.
So it was too much dialogue.
It was too much
going on.
dialogue. And at that point, you know what? And this is what I want to say. At that point, what was building up was, for a good portion of it, I was like, Superman, look everything but super. Almost.
yeah. This guy.
I ain't gonna
this
lie.
guy.
I there was a certain point where I was like, this is the part that I didn't like. I was like, we getting emo Superman, like, bro. He's like Batman, emo Batman, but like I'm like, bro, you Superman,
Bro.
yo, like.
and like
What'd
even
you
in
feel-
His ass whipped.
Hold on.
So
What'd you
much and
feel
then
when
whining
he
all the
saved
time.
the squirrel, son?
No, I laughed at that too.
That made me laugh.
I ain't
out
gonna lie,
loud.
but that was kind of cool.
cool.
It was a
corny.
cool
It
looking
was corny.
scene.
It
It
was
did
corny
look cool.
cool.
It was corny
The
cool.
scenes were cool looking, man.
Corny
Like
cool.
I thought-
Superman scene.
That
Like
was a
my biggest
perfect
gripe
line.
was-
Corny cool.
I
yo.
like the close up of shots of him flying around. Whenever they was zoomed
Oh,
in
yeah,
on his
everybody
face
was
and he
clowning.
kind of like flying around, that's fire. That was all them scenes.
No,
was
no, no,
hard.
no. That was hard.
I thought-
I said the CGI was second to none. They spent that bread on that, not the writing. Though.
Remember, one of my biggest gripes leading up to it was I just wasn't believing in him as Superman. Right? I was like, man,
And that's the-
he actually did a good job.
That's another thing that I didn't like though, because like Superman, if this is supposed to be tenured Superman, In all the cartoons, he is confident. He acts like a nerd, but he don't act like he just like.
Yeah,
they
but
act like he was George of the Jungle.
You got to remember where this movie was coming. He was getting messed up. He had just lost his first fight.
So you know what makes it tough? Yes.
That was his first one he lost.
This is him losing his first time. So I think what's tough, probably, especially for you and some other people that may feel this way, I think it's where we were thrown in on it.
Yeah.
What was his name? The boy of Bagogi or something? What was the other Superman?
Well, it was Ultraman.
Oh, Ultraman.
Is what they
No,
called
but before
him.
they called him the Hammer
Bolivia, the Hammer of Bolavia, whatever the name of that country
Bo-
was.
Yo, know what?
The one that's supposed to
Yo,
be.
you know something sick? You know
The
something sick
politics
though?
was getting a little
Wanna know
crazy in
something
that
sick,
movie.
though? I hated that scene. I hated that building around that. And like the guy that was like the main guy there, it was like mad, like, yo, this feel like Spy Kids again,
Who, the black
yo.
dude?
The Master of Disguise. No, you remember the guy over in Bolivia that was working with Lex, yo, that had the
Long
crazy
hair.
yo, who is this guy, bro?
The leader, right? You talking
Oh,
about-
that was trash.
Oh, yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Trash.
Once again,
I feel like he was representing something that I don't want to talk about.
I know we can't talk about
It was
what we
kind of
think
crazy.
they-
This movie was getting a little crazy.
Uh,
You know what's funny? I'll say this: the politics.
It
that
was
they were doing in the movie,
undertones.
That's one of the things I was like.
It was undertones.
I didn't need that.
Wild undertones.
I didn't need that. Like
in the most comedy Spy
I feel
Kid
like-
Superman we've seen.
I feel like they could accomplish everything and possibly got even more out of it if you took that element out of it.
Yeah, like why is this in there? Superman, you just can't go over there doing what you want, crossing state lines. Bro, I've been Superman like 8 years. I would have saved y'all all from
Right,
aliens.
That's in the cartoons. That's they get mad at him for
No,
doing
but
that.
they were
do
doing
that.
trash. No, I'm talking about that specific.
Now again, it's the timing.
the thing that
The
was
timing
doing
is
it.
crazy.
Undertones. Again, we just say undertones.
Undertones.
You know, we
I feel
gotta
like-
skate around.
Yeah, to me,
Detroit
I
does
just feel
certain
like
situations.
I was satisfied. Like Zay said,
I was satisfied.
leaving out the movie. I
was like, okay, that was a
my,
cool
my cup was
So
full,
out of the
man.
last three,
Some good caramel popcorn.
do y'all put that at the top?
So you considering Superman Returns?
Superman Returns, Man of Steel, and then this one, Superman.
It's in the middle between those.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it
Superman
somewhere in
Returns had stuff I really liked, and it had a lot of dull moments that I didn't like. But like visually, they still had some of the best scenes.
Yeah.
That was Superman, like feeling like Superman, like it's that powerful.
Now, what did feel like
Superman.
Superman was when he started scrapping all them flying joints.
Yeah, the
In new
Raptors.
one.
The Raptors that he fought at the end.
Oh no, he
That
went
was
crazy.
he went
Oh.
crazy on
went
that.
crazy.
When he did the twirl,
Like I
spin
said,
move,
like I said,
tornado
like
to
I
throw
said,
him
like I
off.
said,
Laser.
I was like, no, this hard.
Like I
This hard.
said,
It's
I
too
can.
hard.
The only thing I can give it credit for is the CGI. I feel like how y'all felt about Jurassic Park. That's how I felt about Superman. But the CGI was second to none. Like he was really doing cool stuff.
So you would have just made it darker, is what you're saying.
I would have just made him a little more serious, bro.
I-
Like, don't make him act like George of the Jungle.
I did not like seeing him get.
Don't put the
getting beat up
Spy
every
Kids.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
like, yo,
I understand. Where
I
they
didn't like
placed
the
this in. It was
version-
annoying.
That's why I said I could beat him up.
Them
Because like he
making
lost
that-
every fight in that movie.
Them making now again, it could be alternate reality, but I didn't like them making that Ultraman. They should have just made it a clone or something like that.
There is an
Because
Ultraman.
Ultraman
Well,
was bad Superman in the alternate universe.
Yeah.
I know I did have
They kinda-
I had a
It's
action
multi-
figure.
You
when
done
we
made
was
it a little
kids.
murky.
It's
now. I don't
multiple
like
ways
that.
to do the clone
Yeah.
of Superman.
Yeah. You could have just made him a clone. I
I
would have
see-
been cool with that. You didn't have to name him Ultraman.
I ain't gonna lie, Lex was a super genius though, cause like he had that
always
one, the
was.
one android girl was my favorite character actually. The one that kind of that had to like rotate and raise
Oh,
on hands and stuff. I was like, that's good CGI.
Where she
That's what I
turned
wanted from the movie. Cause at first I'm like, all right, we might get like a Zod type crew that go at him. It might be a little serious
Yes.
and quirky at the same time. Then it just stayed quirky.
Yeah,
I was like,
still after the last three, the General Zod final fight.
bro, that's
Man,
like
it's
the
still-
most
there's nothing
amazing.
topping
One of the
that,
greatest
yo.
Superman
CGI
scenes
scenes.
that you probably gonna ever
Bro,
see.
you remember the first time we saw it?
Insane.
We was like, yo, they could do a real Dragon Ball Z now.
Yeah,
Yo, they
that's-
finally
that's what we
figured
was
it out.
saying.
Yo, they
That's a
finally
fact.
figured it out.
That's a fact.
Because it was like,
They was
like
going
so
all
crazy.
My lady did say up until that point for sure, in the newest one, that when Mr. Terrific, when they arrived to the spot to go into the voided universe thing.
Yeah,
or whatever.
the pocket.
And he
universe.
had the joints that he was out there fighting. She was like, "This is the coldest."
That
scene."
was
Nah, that scene
hard.
was
That
cold.
scene was hard.
super hard.
But I never said the CGI wasn't good.
It's not even
I
the
just
CGI,
hated
it was
everything
Even
around
his
it.
dialogue there, he's like, "This is why you don't make a pocket universe."
Bro.
Y'all ain't like that. That was
Bro,
dumb
no.
funny
Even
to
with
me.
the jive talk, that was like, "Oh, come
Damn,
on."
I must got
still like the-
37-year-old
That's my favorite
is, yo.
character
Y'all
in the
don't be
movie,
rocking
yo.
with it,
That's my
yo.
favorite
You don't like the
character in
jive
movie.
talk, the jive man.
Because he was
you
because-
jive turkey.
Because really, because yeah, it was. Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest.
I thought it
You
was
jive
Afro.
turkey
Not
is
Afro
dumb
Samurai,
funny.
what's
He
his name?
said that probably in the movie.
he
yo.
definitely was about to say it.
He
at least
should have
twice.
said it, yo. They should just went all the way.
I
at
don't
that
like
point.
that. yo.
But the fact is,
His
he was
dad
kind
told
of the
him
real
that.
savior, yo, in the
Yeah,
whole
his
movie.
dad
That's
told
my
him
guy,
that.
yo.
No, he was killing it. His powers was
Because
cool too.
honestly, what they selling to me in that was they could do a movie with him or a series.
I like a
if
series.
they want to do a series.
I like
I
a
would
Peacemaker
guess.
style series.
If they
Series.
write it well,
5,
I would
6
watch the
episodes.
series.
That's the
I'd be
thing.
good with
That's
that.
the thing.
The Green Lantern
I
was
feel
cool,
like
too.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, he was cool.
I feel like Peacemaker should be that silly because, like, me and Sim. Well, Sim told me he was like, "Yo, I feel like the best part of the movie was the Peacemaker cameo." I was like, "Me
Yeah,
too."
but Peacemaker
But I
got
feel like
the-
everything shouldn't be as unserious as
But
Peacemaker.
I also feel like
Peacemaker
you're
has
letting
that
your
violent
youth-
aspect, yo.
You kind of like putting a piece of your youth to the side, bro. Superman was always hokey and goofy like that. When I remember watching the cartoon,
That's what I remember.
That's what I remember.
He could never get it right, really,
Bro, that's
like
what
that.
I remember. I'm like,
Because
I
he
feel
was
like you're
always
blocking that out of
trying
your
to
mind.
appease people, and then like
low key, like you
not
said,
kill.
though, I always like low key hated Superman.
But that's
too.
why a lot of people
Yeah.
also did not like
'Cause he's
Superman.
too OP. It's like, it's boring, you feel me?
There's a lot of people like, man, Superman. I don't want to, but like
Yeah, I used to love Batman. Like you
fine,
remember,
like-
like, but think about it. Even when we was kids, what's one show that we watched the least,
Yeah.
cartoon wise? Probably Superman. I don't even remember watching
did
the
watch
Superman
Superman.
animated
I did
series.
watch
I watched
remember the
it,
one where
but
they had the
Batman
Lex
was the
that
one
was.
we
Yeah,
watched.
I mean,
I remember
that
the
was
one
not
where they
on
had the.
next level.
The animated Batman was
You remember the
crazy.
one where they had the Lex Luthor that was culturally ambiguous? You feel?
Oh,
me?
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah.
Yo,
that
I
one
feel
was
like
good.
I feel like he is.
That one
I don't
was
want to be
good.
that guy. I want to be woke.
That one
I
was
want to be
good.
woke right now. I mean, I know how y'all get down on the internet, but
Yeah.
listen, put a little melanin on my dog Lex.
Yo, they gotta
He
get
was
Lex in the
half
suit
breed.
next time.
He was
They gonna
biracial.
have Vin
They
Diesel
get Lex
play
in
him
the suit
next.
next time.
They
He was
gonna have-
biracial. You
they
know
gonna
he was
have- They gonna have
biracial,
Vin
son.
Diesel
Come
play
on.
him next show.
Vin Diesel would have been
Vin
perfect.
Diesel esque Lex Luthor would be perfect.
No,
yo.
you can't do Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's.
A Vin Diesel esque. You know we big on the esque here.
What's his name?
yo.
What's Buddy that just played Mufasa? They could make
yeah, yeah.
somebody like him just shave his
He
hair.
probably could. He probably
mean,
could. I don't
shave
want to hate on him.
his
Get your
bald
bag,
head.
bro. Get your bread.
I
We
mean,
need
that's my
that.
dog.
We need that Black Green Lantern though at some point.
Absolutely.
He could be the Black Green
We got-
Lantern.
I
for
did
I
sure.
think he
enjoy.
is supposed to be.
I did enjoy.
I think he is
What was his
supposed
name in this one? Hal? Was it Hal? Is that his actual
I
name? the Green
hated that
Lantern?
Green Lantern.
Damn, I liked him. He was funny
thought
to
he
me.
was cool.
Trash.
He just,
I thought
he
it was
like,
cool.
I hated
what
the
kind of
movie. I'm not
comedy you
gonna
was
lie.
expecting. I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was perfectly timed comedy, a lot of
thought
it,
it was
and I
cool.
thought it was funny. Some of it. Some of it felt like it
just
was
felt-
kiddie, but it's
It
for
felt
kids.
too kiddie,
nigga.
bro.
It's for
Bro,
kids.
we just got.
We was kids when we was watching
got the last
Superman. yo.
Superman snapping necks and like, bro, we're
I'm
not gonna
telling
get that
you.
in a row,
Yeah,
yo.
you
Like
right, you right.
they just canceled
But-
the whole
but-
universe
but-
and made a new one. You're not gonna get the same thing twice.
No, I don't give it that plea because we got the Dark Knight, then we got the Batman, and they both weren't the same, but they were still.
Bro, they mad different.
Esque.
There's people like, man, he was way too emo, bro.
Way
They're
too
he
different.
nice
was
to
emo,
me.
but like, yo,
There's still hyper realism to a certain degree, but it's still like as far as the feel, it's not the same feel.
But I was
Yeah.
taking that one because he was young.
And
it
I
was
still
early
say-
on. He was second year in or something like that.
no, some
And
egregious.
Remember, you know what makes me. I like, I really like that one, the new Batman. But what makes me, I wanted a more cartoony one when they really did it. Like, so this is what made me a little upset when they were doing the Ben Affleck one, and you see certain scenes from like it was Justice League, right? And all that.
Yeah.
Like there was something, especially in the beginning, with like the lighting and the whistling, it felt more cartoony in a lot of ways.
No, it
but
did.
still like looked hard.
That's
and
what I
they
wanted.
never, even in the last movie that a lot of people hate, The Flash, his scenes were hard.
I'm gonna be honest.
And
I
feel
like the,
I would have loved to
No,
see
this was your
that
craziest
version of
take,
Batman.
yeah, I know
made.
what you about to
I
say.
like the Flash better than this Superman.
That's insane to me. That's so crazy.
I like the Flash better than the Superman.
Well, it's crazy. 'cause-
And the Michael Keaton joint. You remember I was speaking highly of it. I thought outside of the Flash, the movie itself was better than that.
Michael Keaton as Batman again was hard. Yeah. I just
That
thought,
movie was better
I just
than
thought the
that.
final scene was like repetitive. Like, what's crazy is this This new one, I put him in this. I didn't hate the Flash like a lot of people did.
I think the
not like
Flash.
that.
I think
the
a lot of
Flash
it was
up there with
fatigue.
the-
That's
know
my
it's better
personal. I
than
can't
this.
speak for folks, but I did feel like a lot of it was fatigue from that whole universe. I didn't think it was that bad, yo. Like I don't know, man. I could pick out a bunch of stuff from it that I like, but that's just me. But I'll say all in all, with this one, I'll start off because normally I give this as far as ratings. Rotten Tomatoes. All right, y'all trying to do an agenda. I like the movie, but y'all are wilding.
they
90
got?
something or whatever. Stop.
I thought it dropped down.
Stop.
Last time I
Maybe it
looked, it
did.
was like an 80 something.
Stop it
All right,
still.
it should have
Monday.
never been in the 90s.
Stop
At any-
it.
It was at like an
Still.
81.
It's,
at this
it,
point.
listen.
It was
So,
like Monday.
I'll give it. I can't go any higher. I'll give it a solid 7. A solid 7. Not my favorite movie. I didn't go out like, yo, I gotta see that again because I'll see the movie again in the theater before I leave. I didn't go out thinking, oh, I can't wait to get. I thought it was cool. I didn't leave disappointed, but I didn't think it was like. It ain't Man of Steel to me.
Oh no.
So that's why I'm at with it.
wouldn't
But
say
I
that.
thought the guy, I felt like the writing for him could have been. I understand where they were trying to place you at with him, but I would like to see him more with more of the confidence. He had moments like that. I actually going into it, that was my least favorite thing. I actually thought he played Superman well for what he was given, and I thought he looked like Superman. And he actually looked more physically the part in the movie than he did in any portion of the what's the names, the trailer. So salute to him for being Superman. My favorite character, Mr. Terrific in that joint. And I like some of the stuff they did with the science and stuff, but the black hole thing was a little crazy, but I'm gonna give it a pass.
Yeah, he
it's
just
Superman.
now that was crazy.
Exiting the black hole as
With your super
about to
freeze,
forget a
bruh?
fire was kind of crazy. But yeah. I don't.
You
It's
super
a black
freeze,
hole.
bruh, you're way out
I'm
of
a
the
big
black
time
hole.
science person, like
Nothing can get out of
Astronomy
that.
person.
Nothing can escape that gravitational pull.
yeah. That I know. If Neil deGrasse Tyson has seen this or will see this, he is living, bro. He get
might have
real
passed
bad
out.
and stuff.
He might have passed
is-
out in there.
Yeah.
Fell straight out, yo. Sick after that scene. But all right, I'll go with my score because I know Mike gonna be hard on it, so I'm gonna give mine. So I would probably say I would start with my favorite character. It's a toss up between either. I'll just go ahead and say I agree with Zay. It's Mr. Terrific for sure. I think he was the best character in the movie for me. My rating, definitely gonna give it a 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed that movie, man. I had fun in there.
I respect it.
I went in. My biggest gripe with a lot of the DC movies was I felt like we were thrust into the world and just expected to just believe in it.
Yeah, that was the tough
I
part,
I just enjoyed them setting it up for me, man. Set the world up for me, and now you got me locked in. The only tidbits that I was taken away from was I wasn't the hugest fan of the dog, and then the fact, like you said, they could have did, even though we know his parents' story and all that, they could have did a little bit more buildings, maybe showing some kids seeing something.
I mean, they did
some
at the
kinda-
end. They showed everything
every
about his
scene,
life at the
like
end.
God, like you could have did that to set it up.
I ain't
We
gonna lie, I
coulda-
leaned into my lady. I was like, I know this is the movie, but I was like, who's recording them?
Yeah.
Because it was all somebody
Oh.
recording the whole family and not first person, but that's the side.
That's the other part that I appreciated was the fact that they made the parents. They did make the parents evil.
Was Uncle there? My bad, real quick with a camcorder. I'm sorry. You said the parents what?
They did make the parents evil. His actual
Oh,
parents.
his real parents. Yeah, that was a little.
I rock with that.
Yeah, that was a
I
little.
rock with that.
I mean, that would be kind of keeping it real for
That's real.
somebody trying to preserve their
Yeah.
world.
They felt like we was dumb, and I'm not gonna lie, son. Yo, humanity is.
So, yo,
Who am I?
as far as me, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds crazy, but this might be down there with like Morbius and Kraven the Hunter, Madam Web, like those type of movies. I think Aquaman 2.
All these movies that I already knew not to see. I haven't
Aquaman
seen
2 is
I knew-
really
It's down
I
there.
knew they were
It's
gonna be
down there.
bad.
It's down there
I
in the
knew they were
pits.
gonna
yo.
be bad. I
It's
never
down
watched
there in the
it.
pits because I like.
And that almost happened to this Superman. I was
Yeah.
close to not watching
I ain't gonna
it.
lie, like this movie was atrocious, bro. Like I felt like I wasn't like it didn't have to be as dark as Man of Steel. but it's just like it was too quirky. It's like, bro, like I never felt like confident in Superman ever in the movie. It was mad undertones that were just weird, that were forced over and over again. I'm like, bro, I'm like looking like, yo, that's
I just
Kinda cheesy,
really
bro.
would quiz you to watch 1 or 2 Superman movies.
I have. You know all the animated stuffs I watch, bro.
Watch the show again. I think if you watch the show, like 10 episodes of the show again, you'd be like, oh. I think you'll literally go, oh, yeah.
Man ain't just
That's
he
right.
ain't have it right all the time.
Yeah,
They did
that's
too
right.
much,
Like,
bro.
this was Superman back then. Like,
I hated the character selections, like the extra characters. I'm like, I wanted to like somebody.
I wish it was one. I wish that the Hawk girl was one less. Not that, like,
They could have did without her.
Yeah.
and it's not even necessarily because part of it is the character, but it ain't even so much. It's just it could have used one less
Yeah,
character,
I'm giving it like,
and that was the easiest one to get rid of to me.
Absolutely. It could have just been Mr. Terrific and
the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. That would have been straight.
Yeah,
yeah, it's really bad. I'm giving it like 3 out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That was worse than my Jurassic
I
Park
hated
score.
that movie. Like, yo, when the guy made the sun in the cell, I almost walked out, yo. I was like, I
That was
hate
tough.
this movie,
I
yo.
was
didn't
a tough
dislike
one.
that scene.
I hate this
That
movie,
was a
bro.
tough one for me as well.
I didn't dislike
I
it.
wasn't a fan.
I thought
hated
it was a little crazy, but I was
hated it,
like,
bro.
it is what it is.
Get the hydrogen, and then you take them.
I hated it. Now when you reciting this, making me mad,
technically,
yo.
that's what he would do, though.
together, made the exploding sun.
I hated him, yo.
That was
Technically,
hard.
That's what he would
yo.
do.
That's hard. Now that I
Kryp-
think about
the
it, Mike.
kryptonite having him looking like that was hard though. He looked.
He had kryptonite poisoning.
Poisoning,
yo.
yeah,
That's the
that was
first time you get to see him actually look bad.
Yeah,
was
He
looking
got,
crazy.
he looked bad the whole movie.
That's I
Let's
do.
keep it a bean. He was
Because
getting
he was
frailed
fighting
up.
Superman. He was fighting
Yeah.
himself.
I hated the movie.
I thought what's crazy is, I think if you don't take yourself out of it and look at it from where and why they were writing it, so I thought it was well written.
I thought it was great, man.
I just felt like a few things. I felt like it could have been 20 minutes shorter. You know, I've had this combo before. Every movie don't need to be 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like
That's my
some
thing, because I
of
felt
that
like a few
crap
things were
out.
too
Yeah.
drawn out. I thought for the story they were actually trying to tell from that perspective, from a perspective we hadn't seen it, Superman's story enter from, I thought they did it well. I thought it conveyed, my personal opinion, they conveyed exactly where they were trying to take you into. Instead of, because they didn't want to do the origin story, which I understand it. So I felt like they actually brought you in there correctly. Just like the Batman, when they brought you in a different angle. I felt like they conveyed it well. It's just that
Yeah,
the
that
Batman
was-
ain't as jokey. Like,
Yeah.
so that's the only difference. But I would say this: watch like the first 5 episodes of the Superman series. They're probably all short. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
I
it was all,
challenge y'all.
and this is why a lot of grown people or people probably like 10 years, 15 years older, they were like, man, I don't rock with Superman. It's because of that. Like, that's how we just got used to, like, Henry's our guy, yo. That's our guy,
That's
yo.
Superman,
Like,
he smoked it,
that's
yo.
our guy, yo.
He looks
like
it. Yeah. So, but yeah, overall, you know, it was an experience for everybody.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I definitely wasn't feeling that. Where y'all want to go with it next, though?
We ain't talking about that Larry yet, man. We was
Oh,
waiting because,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, I
everybody didn't get
forgot.
to it.
Phenomenal joint, son.
Because
Yeah.
Push, you know.
I jumped on there as soon as y'all told me at the our house situation when y'all told me I gotta listen to it. I was like, all right. On the ride home, I started it, and I was a little. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit cooked on that ride home, so I didn't get a lot of it. So I had to listen to it more that next day, and it was good. I got that on the ride back to Pop's crib for his birthday, so I was blasting it on the way there. But it's you know, Larry Cardo
ain't
got
gonna-
wings on. You're not gonna.
Yeah,
go
they
wrong.
don't really miss too often.
Yeah, you ain't gonna usually go wrong with that.
Yeah. It was Zay. You messed me up, bro. After last pod, because you started playing stuff. Because I was so in clips mode.
Yeah, I told you I ain't getting much sleep.
I tapped into the Larry.
I was listening to both.
Oh, for real?
Throughout the whole day, like, just locking into both. I gave them both the proper amount of spins. The clips got way more spins.
Yeah, I
like,
think because I missed that
that
energy
day,
and that they
man.
kept it the same. The clips, it was felt good. But like when you played that organic free range chicken.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I slapped that the whole way to our house and back, yo. Just that one song just kept letting it run. And then the 7 Mile Bike Ride part 2. Like, I'm like, bro, he got too many cool songs, bro. Everything on there is fire again.
Yeah.
Larry's tough.
You already know what him and Cardo do.
Canadian Snow might be the one I played the
Yo,
most.
Canadian Snow is so fly, bro.
But it's
Like,
still game related with Payroll and HBK after.
Yeah.
Well, you know that
Payroll
I posted that.
smoked that.
I posted a Payroll voice with
Yeah.
with our picture that,
Yeah.
that we
Payroll
took last
smoked
week.
that, bro.
He was smoking that.
He
joint,
smoked
yo.
that, yo.
Payroll's
He
tough.
was in it. Payroll been doing that though, yo. Since
Yeah.
that A Day in the Life mixtape,
Nah,
like
Payroll
yo,
been
he
on the
been
road.
he been shaking and baking for years now, bro.
You know, I rock with my man Donnie T. They got together. Nice smooth track. Donnie
Nah,
T
he on
always
his
got the hook
Superfly,
game on
bro.
Smash. I mean, bro, like even the intro. I mean, I like this project. That's all I can say is I really like this project.
You usually don't go too wrong with a Larry project, man. And then, like I said, with the Cardo got wings on, you're not going. That's a recipe for greatness.
And that's what I was talking about after, like, I think after Rich left, I can't remember, but I like that when you see Larry and whoever is going to be the producer, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
They all have a different type of formula and sound. They know him, he knows them, and it works together. That's why, and if you're just taking the producer part out of it, and you're putting an artist, I was like mad pumped. Of course, we all love the project, the album with him and 2 Chainz, because on the previous project with Cardo, when 2 Chainz did his song, that's one of my favorite songs. I think was that last year.
Yeah.
I freaking love.
No,
No,
I
2
think-
Chainz bodied that verse.
Yeah, it
And,
was.
That's when I was like, I know from probably whatever that studio session or however they did everything. I know when they both was like, listen to that and just felt the chemistry. That's what made them say, yo, we got to do a project. Especially the adult
Yeah.
subject matter that we all respect and love, you know, as maturing.
Yeah, like yo,
adults and
Larry
not
Jr.
guys
is good
acting
to
like we
listen
still
to
20-something.
when you about to work out, yo. When
He's
you
been
about to
keeping
go
us
to
healthy
work.
for a long time.
Him and 2 Chainz had the grown-ness
been
of
keeping us
grown
healthy
Yeah.
for a long time.
With all the good girls that make bad
Bad
choices.
choices. That song
I love that
so
song,
hard.
yo.
That song
It's
is
so
so hard.
simple. They slid on that.
Gets paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, but Cardo and Larry, man, they up there with like RZA and Raekwon. Well, you know, I know people. I'm just talking about the chemistry.
No, yeah, for sure, 100%.
They up there with that. They up there with Nas, how Nas and Hit wound up doing their joint. But it's just you just gotta love when you hear a producer and an artist and you just know, oh, we getting quality.
Well, you gotta
We getting
think though,
quality.
like that say a lot about Larry character, cause Larry got a deep pockets of great producers that
Oh, yeah.
really rock with him. Like Uncle Al really rock with him, like that's his man's. Like they really cool.
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
really rock. Yo, he got Cardo. That's his man's. Like dudes that's really like that. He can get beats from anybody because he really hard, bro. Like that's all it boils down to. Like his flow is original in this era. You feel me? It's old school, but the new school, like he has excellent beat selection. Cause a lot of people don't realize in the beginning he was doing that on his own. Like Mac on his MacBook, locked in, he know how to mix. He been rapping for a while. Like, bro, 4 Deep is like one of the hardest songs. I remember when I first heard
Deep.
that, I was like, what is this?
I also love
30 days?
how he figured out his
30 days.
when you learning yourself and your craft and you honing in on it, because early stuff you could tell he was going in a lot of pockets that may not have fit so well, but once he figured it out, and that's true artistry and mash, once he figured it out, and then of course he can dip into he figured out his main pocket, and then he figured out the pockets he can dip into.
Yeah.
And that's when you like somebody was locking in, they was paying attention, they seeing what works and doesn't work.
Not only
And
that,
that's why it's
he
so
just
hard.
loves music. He's
Yeah.
a real musician.
He's trying to get
That's
better.
the difference. Like, bro, anybody could go to the stew and just like have clout on the internet and just drop anything.
He's an
But like
artist.
when you really curate and all that stuff on your own and it comes out and it touches this many people the way it did, like, bro, you really like that, dog.
Like your artistry, like all right, so like when you watch his Tiny Desk, if anybody didn't know, then they learn okay that he's an artist.
yeah.
Like that Tiny Desk, the way it was, of course, I think it was roughly around it was COVID time, so he had it set in like a crib or whatever, maybe an Airbnb, who knows, whatever. It was him doing this. It was hard, and it wasn't a whole bunch of. It was him. If you like, it was that lets you know. All right, yo, Larry really. It's not just about rapping. It's about the melodies, the beats, the progression. Like it was. He be on his stuff though, so I just
he
want to
definitely be cooking.
So he did it again. Larry done did it again. I keep saying he needs to just. Why don't he take that that when he said it, just make it a tag, yo. Larry done it again, yo, and just put it before a project. And you mentioned something about Uncle real quick, but I want to mention another, like Uncle Herm, yo. All of those intros and intermissions are all those are the
It's game.
they're the
It's
smoothest sounding and most gamed up intermissions possibly
yo.
in
It
history.
reminds
It's
you of your
game,
old
yo.
uncles, man.
Yeah, like a
if
real
if you
anybody
had
that
them
was blessed
around,
enough to have them positive male
Yeah. The
role
beats
models
they
pushing
always
up,
put
yo,
behind
they
it.
always give
we
you
grew
some
up in
game
that
like that.
huge family like that, so we had uncles like that. So
Yeah,
it's-
they
it's-
pull up on you and just say something real and just
Damn.
walk off through the cookout, yo. They
Yeah.
just say the realest thing ever, and then they just walk. Like, bro, you don't even know you just changed my life, dog.
Yeah.
Like, appreciate you.
whole foundational lessons.
It's
yo,
always an
13
amazing
seconds.
melody right behind, like in the background as
Yeah.
you're doing it. You be like, so when them projects start out like that, I'm like, oh yeah.
I feel like
He
yo,
got- he makes
low key, Larry June. Now that Erykah Badu is in the Alchemist range, I think if they could get in, they could really. And Larry harmonizing, and then Erica just really cooking.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie,
Tell
that
me what you
Alchemist
need from
song with Erykah Badu that came out, I wasn't a fan of that song.
I like that.
I
Song.
like that song.
I like that song.
I like that song.
I played it a few times. I like that song.
I like that song.
I'm waiting for the project. Though.
I know they just be. I think they be
Seemed like they just was high.
just experimenting with
yeah.
stuff. That's the Alchemist. That's the Alchemist whole lane. You gotta think like Bodie James and all them. Like
Yeah.
all
But
that
the
music
project
is
gotta be-
relatively
they
boring.
it feel like they threw something out. See, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I liked it
It's a
though.
filler.
It's an album supposed to come out though.
It's not
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting
That's what I'm saying. They
That's
just
what I'm
dropped
waiting.
they
It's
dropped
gonna be
it out.
hard, yo. I'm
It's
telling
gonna
you,
be
yo.
hard.
Yo,
Absolutely.
the Alchemist really be producing everything low key. Like I'm low key excited. Your boy, I think Gangsta Gibbs either drops tomorrow or sometime this month.
I keep posting
25th.
every time I get
The
an update.
25th,
I'm
yeah.
putting it in the
You
chat
know,
every
yeah,
time I see an
Alfredo
update.
too.
Alfredo too, my bad.
with the ramen or,
yeah,
or the
with the
fire.
No,
It's
that's
ramen.
ramen.
It's
That's
ramen.
ramen.
Yeah, I'm about to say because it didn't.
Yeah,
have
that's
it.
that's the Naruto right there. That's the only reason I know
The
that.
first one was
Oh,
hard
boy.
though, yo. He was really if he get in that bag like that smooth, yeah,
Don't let
Nah, that's when he was on his run.
yeah.
He was on a run. at
Low
some
key,
point.
the Clips album could have. I think a Gangsta Gibbs verse on there would have fit well,
could've
yo.
fit, yeah.
He had smoked a
Absolutely.
lot of them
Yeah.
joints, yo.
Could've fit.
He would smoked them.
Could've fit. Yeah. Did y'all I don't know if y'all saw it, but my man Max, my guy Max B had dropped the interview with Drink Champs, yo.
No,
For
I
real?
didn't see
He
that.
said he gonna be out November 9th, yo.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
The wave
What
guy.
got me mad? It made me. It's crazy because I was smiling throughout. I was like, why am I smiling throughout large portions of this interview? I think it brought, especially because he's been gone since we were like in our late teens. It brought out like my late teen inner side of me. You know, because I'm a big Max B. I'm listening to Max B. I listen to Max B all the time.
What was that joint that had the "These my streets, these my corners"? Messing with Max B, you're gonna. You remember it had that beat that was dun 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 dun. Yo, Max B snapped that whole beat, yo.
It got to start rolling. And I might.
I
even know the lyrics.
haven't listened to him in so long. I can't just like.
Bro,
call
Max
songs.
B's
Yeah.
music. I'm not just saying this because I'm like, it really ages phenomenally well. Like it sound like he made this stuff yesterday. One of the things he said is he mad at some of the production. He said that's the only regret. He said he don't regret anything. He'd be like some of the production just wasn't as clean because he was moving so fast, working so fast that he wished they mixing stuff a little bit better. Some of the stuff, but like the music, especially the ones that were mixed phenomenally well, bro. Like he was way ahead of his time. The melodies, all the stuff, all these dudes doing now. But what got me pumping, I was smiling a lot of portion of it. He sounded, you know how jail can break people or this or that prison, especially being with us. He was sounding and talking like the Big Avell, yo. I said, oh nah,
The
they
Big
didn't
Avell
break
from
him,
yesterday.
yo. Because at one point he had the little mohawk. It was a lot of things, and I think he kind of mentioned, it was a lot to go through. At one point, he got navigated it through. I think it was, it messed with his spirit a little bit at one point in there. But then he bounced back, yo. He sounds
if it
like
don't
the
mess
Big
with your
Avell,
spirit,
yo.
bro. You gotta do some soul searching, bro. Because
sure.
that's
You
that's
got
that's
that.
Yes, I think he.
Yeah,
that's
man,
tough
for that
for
damn
anybody.
He had to get through it.
anytime is
Yeah.
crazy.
bro.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't want to ever go
care
there.
what it
bro.
is.
He
I
been on
don't
almost-
ever want to go
Been in
there.
there for a minute. I know I was a kid. I feel like I was mad
2009?
young.
It was like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, what's that? Early college then?
It's almost creeping on 20
Come on, man.
years, yo.
Almost 20
Almost
years
20
ago.
years ago, it's
But he
Nice.
said, how it was a lot of rumors and stuff. He said, I know, my guy, French and everybody wants to speak. He said, nah, no fault to them. He said, but it's coming from me, man. I'm getting out November 9th. And he was talking about all the stuff he gonna get. I believe it. I believe when Max come out, yo, Unlike some of these other people that came out and it was either slow or I believe, yo, he
Nah,
gonna
like
get the
if you think about it,
he's
this
actually
the-
living in the era that was like,
bro.
this is his pocket. And
This
you
actually
see all
a
the
good time.
If you think
seasoned
about it,
rappers.
yeah.
Come on,
No, that's
yo.
what Rich was.
It's a good
Yo,
time.
this
They
the
all
perfect
getting to it right
time.
now.
Yeah,
That's the
perfect.
perfect time for him.
yeah, this the perfect time because, like, yo, honestly, the old heads is kind of smoking everybody
The
right
season-
now.
cooking
yo.
right now.
I'm like, bro, like Kendrick dropped the hardest album the
You
last
didn't
year.
listen to the Cactus Jack too?
I didn't get to it yet.
I haven't listened.
I didn't get to it yet. I'm gonna
I
get
gotta
to
check
it, but
it out.
I'm
It's the Travis
I'm,
Scott.
I'm still listening to my other.
Oh
joints,
no,
so.
I'm not really. You know that's never.
I love the
gonna
first
be
cat,
my-
the first
Yeah,
Jack
yeah,
Boys
first
joint.
joint.
That joint, and I remember that came out when I was in LA.
Yo,
that was
them
it was
early
hard,
Travis
yo.
joints was
Nah,
great.
my
You know
Pop
that's not
Smoke
the
went
real deal.
ballistic on the last song.
I'm not
on
gonna
there,
lie
yo.
about that.
Salute,
We'll
man,
see.
R.I.P. Pop
I'll
Smoke.
check it
man.
out.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna get
check
to it because I like the first one. I'm gonna get to it. But my man Raekwon come out tonight, so when we talk,
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. I'm gonna tap in. I'll listen to that. when
I was
work
just
out.
listening to his last
I
album. I was
listened
like,
to
dang, that
a little bit of
last album was
Benny's
so
joint.
fire.
Yo, that joint hard.
Yeah, I didn't get to it yet.
forgot
I
to
didn't get
give
to it.
yo.
Tom Butch.
I gotta
Two.
give y'all the track because I listened to the whole thing this morning, but I only spun it once.
Oh, no, the joint I was listening to was, damn, what was it? The Hood on Fire? Yeah, Hood on Fire, yo, with Bruiser Wolf, yo. Who is Bruiser Wolf? Is he the one that's rapping like that?
The names be mad.
He's got the craziest rap flow on there, but it's tough, yo. You got to listen to that. I'm gonna play it after this, yo.
I remember now though. It's the song on there. It's him and G Herbo. It's called Why Would I Ever?
Yeah, that's right after this Bruiser Wolf joint. Yo. Like
Yeah.
that's that Hood on
Why
Fire.
would
The Hood
I
on
ever?
Fire.
Why would I ever? I'm like, bro, this joint is going crazy, bro.
Yeah, yo.
I'm trying to find out because I only listened to it once, but it's a couple of cuts on there that's kind of crazy, yo.
Yeah, I got it here. Summertime Butch. The West Side Gun joint was the second song, Jasmine's. I thought that was pretty good too. I'm always. a
I
West
know
Side
what
Gun
I
fan.
didn't. I feel like the song was hard, but I feel like it wasn't mixed that well.
Yeah, it was a little.
Like
all
it
over
was
the
a
place.
little. No, it was the beat was too loud.
Yeah,
Like it was a little too loud on that one.
but I've only gotten up to that song you just mentioned actually.
Summer 25 is hard, like you said. The Wall with Bun B is hard. This joint, Pandora's, fire, bro.
Yeah, I have
that
to-
might be the hardest song on the whole thing, yo.
So far, my favorite has been Hood on Fire. I like that one a lot.
Benny went
Because of that
crazy,
quirky
yo.
flow from that other guy. It's not even Benny. I like that other guy.
Yo, his voice is cool.
That is
He
hard.
does have a
I've
cool
never
voice,
heard
yo.
anybody rap like a talking pimp, yo. I've never heard that.
Yo, no, he
It's
definitely
nuts,
does, yo.
I've never heard that like that. Now I've heard like just how he did it. I've heard people do
The
that flow
sugar-free
before, but this
esque
was
flow?
no. This wasn't even that. This was some. I never
just
heard this
talking.
before. He was just talking. Though.
He
That
was just
crazy.
talking, yo.
I didn't know what was going on at first. I was like, oh, he rapping.
Yeah, I know Benny's my.
The album hard.
I was just waiting.
I forgot I listened
I
to
was
it this
waiting.
morning. That's how you know
I
it's
didn't wanna
too much
rush nothing.
content, bro.
I didn't want to. I said, 2 weeks.
Too
these-
much
these 2
content,
weeks
bro.
are
I agree.
OD.
Yeah.
OD.
And you know
And niggas-
I gotta marinate on albums.
Yeah, we
man.
still
That's why I
not
didn't
over
wanna
the
get to
clips.
Benny yet.
for
I listened
real.
to it on the
so it's
ride here,
hard.
literally.
It's clips in Benny right now, and
Yeah.
a few other albums. Cause that's I always dipping in my old.
Yeah, I'm
albums
definitely
and
still jumping on
It's
the
like
clips,
it's too much.
It's too much. Now we got Raekwon.
Like I said, I threw Raekwon's
Now we
last
gotta try
album
to-
on today and was like, I'm gonna get to Benny. So what I'm gonna do is get to Ray, gotta get to Ray immediately, and I'll throw Benny in right after that, and then try to.
I didn't see him.
Then it's
on
something
it.
else. I gotta kind of absorb. It's a lot. We
It's-
already predicted
it's a
it.
lot,
I was
yo.
trying to brace myself for these two. I think it's another album come out the following week. I forgot it was another big artist. No, that's Alfredo. Bro, it's
a lot.
And it's
going
something
on.
else in between.
And these
It's a
dudes
lot.
are really rapping, so
Yeah,
these are
really
projects
rapping.
you have to dissect. It's not just
With real
like hooks.
production, yo.
Yeah, like
They got
Not
Central
808
C on
out.
here.
Though.
we
Like,
stressed out low key because it's
Yeah,
gonna be too much to listen to, bro.
Dang, all the real rap fans
But it's
is
gonna
getting
be-
stressed out because we getting a lot of real
What's gonna be
rap
fun
work.
though is the end of the year review, yo. We got a lot to talk about, bro. It was a lot this year, yo. So
Yeah, I'm looking for the R&B bag to pick it up a little bit. Of course, Leon going to probably slide in there with some stuff and stuff like that.
you know my boy, yo. He announced, bro. He dropping this year. Brent Fire is dropping. yo.
Oh yeah, I saw you.
So yeah, I'm good. I know that's probably gonna be in my top
if it's
projects.
any, I don't know what direction he's going. If it's like the last project, hey man, I do want to hear his music mature a little.
He made
I
a
do
song.
like
He
that.
got two tracks out right now. I
listened
think
to
one is called
joint,
Peter
and I went-
Pan, and
I
it's
thought
another
it
one.
was, I thought it was cool. It didn't really
I liked
move
it.
me like that. It didn't. It was like bass. It was like it felt like that's just effortless. Like it didn't feel like I want to hear what the project sound like. All right, that last project bigger than Larger Than Life was.
Larger
Man, I
than
played the heck out of
life.
that joint, man. That joint was incredible. But I do want to hear him, I want to hear a next level of just subject matter. That's the only thing. I mean, he's getting older. And plus, he's nearing 30. I don't think he's 30
Yeah, I think
yet.
he close to our age, for real.
Nah,
I don't
he's a
think he
little bit
that
younger.
much
than us.
younger.
He a little bit younger than us, about a little bit.
But you gotta think
I don't know
that
if he
was
would've
a
been in
long
high
time
school.
ago when he was mad young. So it's like them dudes that was young in 2014, 15, they old now, bro.
No, I know, but I think
Yeah.
he's probably, I don't know if he's 30 yet.
Yeah, probably not.
So, but
Probably
anyway,
not.
yeah, he'll get to all of that stuff. He writes too well.
He's nice, bro.
So
he's really nice, yo.
I'm actually really looking for it. He writes so well that I'm looking for when the next evolution actually does happen, because I think he's going to do a really good job of piecing that together. Because I like how their team and everything get together. I'm looking for another Sonder project.
Yo, Sonder,
I
they be
always love
putting
when
it together,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They be putting it together.
I'll be really hyped when
I
he
feel
do
like
that.
them studio sessions, like probably everybody got their socks off. It's an incense burning, yo, and they just like vibing out, yo, for like hours, bro. Cause it'd be like too clean.
That's like
they'll have the beat just running for like 2 minutes, yo, and then
And then
Is it
somebody
my
just-
that's
fault?
like when
Yeah.
it's not. No.
then it's a
well, that's like when
classical
Cleo Soul
hit. Yeah.
finally when she be locking back in with Salt. Oh man, it just be
Fire.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, man.
And we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Thank y'all for listening. Like,
Appreciate
comment,
y'all.
and subscribe. I think I said rate in the beginning of it, but y'all know what we meant.
Well, we're gonna get to the rating soon, because we're gonna have that audios.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
soon, people. Promise.
Coming soon.
Peace.